Yeah, LoneWolf is an interesting character. Like, he was just fun upon reading it. Obviously there's a connection. My father's from Africa. That connection to Africa and LoneWolf, sort of having the trauma of growing up in a war-torn country, did appeal to me. And then, you know, the whole vigilante aspect and getting to dress up and kind of be a superhero is always fun, you know.
LoneWolf is one of my favourite characters in the film because he's so sincere and he's so ridiculous. But he's also interesting because while he is kind of the target of ridicule, he also actually knows what he's doing. He's not incompetent.
I'm not saying we start some sort of super league or anything.
Do not mock me.
LoneWolf is alone. He's come over this country, lost everything, lost his family, lost everything, and then he's come here to start fresh, start a new life. He's seen a lot and not been able to trust much and had to do things on his own.
I have what I need. Do not follow me.
What? We're both after the same thing.
I will finally destroy Joubini.
When he starts to see what Joubini is up to, it kind of brings a lot of that back. He feels completely powerless. He feels like there's no escape. There's only really in his mind one thing he can do about it, which is to fight back. And to do that, I think he kind of needs to place this powerless man in the body of someone completely different to him, who he can just give all of his problems to, and that person will go and solve the problems.
LoneWolf works alone.
I don't see LoneWolf as necessarily being in it to save the city or a lot of other people. I think he's more internal. He's kind of fighting for his inner child. He's fighting for people from his past, friends and family who have already died. The only way he can do that is to put on an absurd costume and completely distance himself from reality.
So you wouldn't happen to have any coffee in that utility belt of yours, would you?
Why would I?
While he's a comedic role, he is a serious character. I think the comedy comes from that contrast between being delusional and over the top. On the other side, he's actually very fit, very capable, very strong, and probably quite intelligent.
You first think that he's a buffoon, but you slowly start to care for him and you slowly start to understand. And then you start to feel really bad for him when things don't go well, like it's not a joke anymore.
Where am I?
While someone may suffer from mental health, they can also be quite capable and have a really good grip on other things and be very capable in a number of fields, and then unfortunately just struggle with one thing that gets. A lot of people identify them as their mental health rather than as who they are and everything else they can do. So I think that's what it portrays.